Hi, this is Ben from Chafin Music. Congratulations on your decision to play the saxophone. Today we're going to talk about putting the saxophone together and then maintaining the saxophone. Let's start with a very important item, the neck strap. Saxophone's pretty heavy, so I like the Neotech neck strap as opposed to the basic one you usually get when you get a new saxophone. Take out your saxophone. There's a ring right here for the neck strap. Just hook that right on. And that's going to prevent you from having any mishaps where the saxophone were to slip out of your hand. The next thing is the neck. But before you put the neck on, you're going to take out the end plug by loosening up the screw here at the top. Take out the end plug. And then we can put the neck on. The other screw here is for a music holder, in case you decide to use your saxophone in marching band. So we have our neck on. Now we're going to just tighten up so it's finger tight, this screw here, not too tight. Next we're going to add the mouthpiece. Here's the mouthpiece. Take the cap off. Next you have the ligature, which holds the reed on, and then the mouthpiece. And before you put the mouthpiece on for the first time, you're going to want to make sure you use some cork grease and just work some cork grease into the cork to help the mouthpiece slide on. This will make it a lot easier and will prevent the cork from tearing or becoming damaged when the instrument is new. Next we'll take this out, we're going to rub that in. Next we'll rub the cork grease in and then take the mouthpiece out of the case. Take off the ligature and cap and put the mouthpiece on by twisting and pushing. There we go. So we have the mouthpiece on. The next step will be to put the ligature in place. Make sure that the screws are to the right. We're going to loosen up the screws a little bit so that we can put the reed underneath it. Make sure you take your reed, put it in your mouth for a few seconds, and get the end of the reed wet so that it will vibrate properly. Slide your ligature up and carefully slide your mouthpiece. Do it again. Back to the reed. Once you have the mouthpiece on, the next part is the ligature. The ligature holds the reed on. You're going to want to loosen up the screws, making sure they are to the right. After you do that, take your reed, put it in your mouth for a few seconds to let it soften up. Once you've done that, you can lift the ligature, slide the reed underneath, and then pull the ligature down so that it's below the cut marks. Again, make sure that your strap is adjusted so it comes right to your mouth and it's not too low, causing you to bend over. When you put the instrument away, you just go in the reverse order. First of all, taking off your reed, loosen your ligature, slide that up, holding the reed on. Take the reed off, and you're going to want to put the reed into one of these reed cases that allows the reed to dry flat, which will make it last a lot longer. These are double-sided, and you can get those at your local music store. We have these here at Chafin Music. Take off the mouthpiece, just twist and pull up gently. Next, you're going to want to dry that out. So take your mouthpiece swab and just dry that out like that. These are washable, so you can keep those nice and clean. Slip your ligature down over it, and then the mouthpiece cap. Your mouthpiece will go either into a slot or in the compartment provided for your mouthpiece. The next thing you're going to want to do is take off your neck. You can shake it out if you have any liquid in there, or if you have a swab. There are swabs available for the neck that you can swab out any moisture. Place that back in the slot. And finally, very important part is swabbing the instrument out. One of these swabs with a weight works really well. Just open it up. Make sure the swab is fully open. You're going to want to put the weight down the bell, feed that in, and then tip the instrument so that the weight comes out the other end. There you go. And just pull that through. By doing that a couple of times, it will dry any moisture out and it will preserve the life of the pads on the saxophone. Once you've done that, go ahead and put it back in the case. Do that a couple of times. Before you do that, make sure, I almost forgot, make sure you put the end plug back in, which will protect the post here for the octave key. Carefully lay it back in the case. Take your swab, fold it up, wrap it, and store it in the case. So that's how you put the saxophone together, take it apart, maintain it, and store it. If you still need a saxophone, Chafin Music has a rent-to-own program. And with this program, you can pay monthly until the instrument is paid for, or you can return the instrument if you decide not to pay for the instrument. On our website, we have all the information at chafinmusic.com. Our rental form looks like this, and it has the prices for new, like new, and used. Well, I hope this has been helpful to you. Have a great time playing the saxophone, and we're happy to help you here at Chafin Music. Come in and see us. Don't forget to visit our website, www.chafinmusic.com.